Welcome to Soul Tribe Search Party, your go-to space for real talk, deep reflections, and unfiltered life moments. I'm your host, Breezy, and here we keep it raw, soulful, and authentic. Hit that subscribe button, and let's dive in. Hey, y'all. So I had to get on here and do a car Chronicles, just because I have been reflecting a lot today, per usual. When do I not, right? But something that was on my heart today to talk about was being an entrepreneur, content creator. And I know I've touched on this in the past just a little bit, but I get on here and freestyle so much I don't even really know what I've previously talked about. But what I was thinking about as it pertained to today was just a simple fact that being a fucking entrepreneur is so hard when you don't necessarily know what your calling is yet. Like, you have a skill set, you have things that you can monetize, things that you can do. But as far as applying yourself, sometimes it's just draining because me, I know that my calling is to generate passive income. That's just what it is. So as far as me being on TikTok every day, or me even getting on here and recording podcasts, this isn't my calling. This is me trying to put myself out there, because in order to really reap the benefits of things, you do have to be able to network and, open yourself up to different opportunities. But at the same time, learning skill sets that are not necessarily your forte can be hard, and especially when people around you are not doing the same thing. And just as far as content creating, I feel like it's not something that just comes so natural to me to where I want to record myself and put something out there. The only thing that feels natural to me like that is when I record podcasts, if I'm being honest. And not even if I was to record myself talking on YouTube, because even things of that nature is not my thing. To sit in front of a phone and look at myself talking, it is something that I am trying to get used to, because I don't feel like there's any harm in it. It's just, I don't know. Again, my calling is not to wake up every day and produce content for people to watch my life, or for me to put my life out there, But, something that has been just, I want to say daunting, on social media right now. And today is my son's half birthday, actually, so it is January 28th. And I know you're not going to hear this episode for a while, but on social media right now, a lot of things are trending as far as Hillman talk, the presidential elections, just the DEI contracts, all of those things, are going on, right? And with the standpoint that I'm in right now in my life, is that I do try to be as neutral as possible. Not neutral as in I'm just not trying to say anything about anything, but neutral as in I'm not going to give none of my energy to anything that goes against my higher self, serving my higher good. And to be honest, yes, life needs balance, the good with the bad, right? And it's not that I'm not trying to speak on those things or act as if they're not happening. It's just the simple fact that I don't want to make them my reality. I don't accept them as my reality. I accept that they're there. These are things that are happening and going on, but to be honest, they don't affect me in my daily life. They don't affect me because I am taking ownership of my life. I'm taking ownership of the energy that I'm putting out there as far as it pertains to myself, the life that I want to live. And all of that stuff is just whatever, right? And so with Hillman Talk, I'll talk about that. So that was definitely some cool ass shit that popped up as far as people helping one another build community and put classes out there for people to learn different things. I will say that is something that I definitely did partake in, and you know, when I saw that opportunity growing, I definitely jumped on that to see what people have to offer, and to see what I can also take from what people are putting out there. On the flip side of that, I also saw a TikTok where somebody was saying basically not to indulge in Hillman Talk and to actually get into this spirituality school of 5D. I don't even remember what it was, to be honest. But the thing about that, though, was that yes, because her point was about, like, basically we have to unlearn the things that we've been taught, and to basically take on, like, for people to basically be teaching classes from what the oppressor has previously taught us is what we're not even supposed to, like, we're not doing what we're supposed to do, basically, if that even made sense. And I do understand that, like, as far as, like, us learning African American studies and stuff like that, like, what even is that? And what are you actually learning? Are you actually going to be teaching, like, real history, or is this history that, to which we learn from school, you know? But also at the same time, that was not even one that I even had taken interest in. If I just, I don't know. I have taken a backseat to learning about history and anybody's opinions of things that are going on. Like, right now, I only want to learn about being financially literate, learning tax codes, learning how to expand my knowledge in those areas. The only reason why that is how I feel about it overall is just because what is really the truth? You know, nobody really knows what the truth of anything is. The only thing I know for certain is that people are out here getting money. There are opportunities to which everybody can be put on and get money. And that is, like, that's it. And it's not because I'm just a money-driven person. It is because if we want to escape the matrix, ultimately, you have to be able to escape the rat race. And to escape the rat race, you got to be financially literate. You got to understand what is going on, and that is what I'm trying to do. As far as learning about my history and where I come from, of course, I do want to learn that stuff, but it's like on the side, like here and there. You know, because I feel like people make things so racially divided, and just ultimately, I understand that at the end of the day, this has nothing to do with race at all. At all. Like, it's neutrality. And everything that is introduced into this world, in this realm, this 3D world, is about separation. And it's not that, like, to be honest, I don't feel a certain way. Like, I'm not also like, oh my gosh, I love white people or whatever race of person, or I dislike this race of whatever. I don't really give a fuck too much, if I'm being honest. I just know that the bottom line of it all is that it's not supposed to be racially focused. It's not supposed to be democratically focused. It's not supposed to be Republican focused. It's not supposed to be Christianity focused. It's not supposed to be Catholic focused. Like, those are just examples of things that have created division amongst the people. And ultimately, yes, certain things have happened which have caused people to want to start building community, which is like something like this Hillman talk, and like the DEI contracts. A lot of people are now deciding that they're no longer going to shop at Walmart, shop at Target, which is great, because ultimately the underlying thing of it all is that we're supposed to be all fucking homesteading anyway. We're all supposed to be self-sufficient human beings. So at the end of the day, I'm all for that, but not because of that necessary thing. Like, it's because ultimately I need to be self-sufficient in my own being, so that when stuff like this is going on around the world, it doesn't have any effect on me. It's not harvesting my energy, because I am not reliant upon anything that is going on externally. And I feel like that is what really fuels people. That's really what gets people going, are just things that are put out there in front of our faces on the news. TikTok is a great social media thing to be a part of, because it can expand its reach to so many different things, but it can also be used against you, just like any other social media handler or whatever the fuck they're called. But yes, because then you can see things that are going on all over the world. You know, it's causing people to be in uproar and things like that. But when you look around at your life as it is happening right now in real time, and what is going on around you, you will realize that stuff is not happening. Like, I'm not trying to take away from any real events going on in life, but like, as I'm driving right now on my way to go get my smoothie, the world is not on fire. Like, people are not being killed. Like, all that stuff that is being portrayed, if I get on TikTok right now and it's showing me that there's a shooting in a mall or something like that, that's not happening right now for me. And like, I don't know if that sounds extremely selfish. It's not meant to sound that way. It's just that a lot of stuff takes energy away from us, because it's like, in a sense, just fear mongering and just trying to get people to fall in line. And the thing about it is, though, like, if I was to be presented with said things that are going on, it's like, address it in real time, because you will understand that when you are presented with things that are of issues to you, you get through them. You do get through them. And it's like, things that are not working out for you, they don't work out for you for a reason. Like, no matter how hard that pill is to swallow, that is how the world works. That's how it works. And like, when you are ultimately in alignment for yourself and what you're supposed to be doing, that you'll know. Like, that feeling that you feel is there, and it's not going to be consistent. Like, you're not going to be on a high for fucking 10 days straight because you're on the right path. It's going to look like a zigzag, you know? And the thing about it, though, is to be able to remain neutral in your foundation, because you have to know that things are always going to work out how they are supposed to. Always. And another thing is just like, the influencers and people that I used to watch, like, I find it hard to watch their videos now, because like, using your discernment, sometimes you just realize, like, even those people are washed. And it's like, you can only take a little bit from what they are saying, you know, because sometimes, like, they're also influencers, so they got to make their own quotas. They got to make sure that they're still appeasing to the public so that we can keep putting money in their pockets, from their interactions on their videos and stuff. Like, that's why that stuff is so draining to me, because I don't want to keep up with the quota. I don't want to keep up with, finding the trends of what people are expecting me to talk about. I want to talk about what the fuck I feel like talking about. I want to feel the emotion I feel like fucking feeling today. And I just want that to be that. And it's like, if the people aren't feeling it, then the people aren't feeling it. But regardless of the fact, I am making money. And how can I do that? I have to literally get on track with myself of my life path. And I know what it is. And I have to be the one that is putting in the work daily to make sure that I am learning the necessary tools to do what I gotta do to put myself in position to do that. And the more that I, spend my days stressing about a particular thing, or, putting my energy into stuff that has nothing to do with my ultimate goal, it's going to show. It's gonna make me frustrated. It's gonna make me feel dull. It's gonna make me feel less creative. Like, I'm gonna feel more distant from myself. And that is how I've been feeling lately, because I feel like I've been, like, trying to press myself to meet quotas with things of this world, and I don't want to. Like, and I'm tired of watching videos of people talking about, oh, you guys, we need to keep our jobs because we got this and that going on. Like, I cannot wait until we are in a world of people that say fuck it. Like, I cannot wait until we're, like, people really see how powerful we can be when we just stop giving a fuck about quotas and numbers and paying bills and, like, all that because the shit is just getting annoying. And I mean, obviously, yes, I know that people are in different positions to do things. So, of course, not everybody is able to do certain things. But, I mean, you most definitely can have other avenues if you decide to quit your job. If you're putting all of your faith into the world and what it has to offer you, then of course you're not going to reap the benefits of the things you can actually do for yourself, because that work is inside, and you can easily generate income from different things. You just have to put yourself out there and network with people, figure out what those things are that people are getting into. I mean, some people are really trying to get into the social media thing, which to me can often just become so repetitive, because, like, as you're scrolling on TikTok, you see so many people now trying to get that TikTok money that all their videos are starting to be the same. People are learning from other people and then trying to flip that and take what they learned from somebody else, and now they're trying to be a teacher of that. And it's just like, nobody is being original anymore in their content. People aren't putting out stuff that's actually like, this is some real shit to learn. Until Hillman Talk came along, honestly, because now I have, like, influencers that, these people are not influencers. These people are people that literally just came up off the strength of opportunity. These, like, the professors, quote unquote, that are offering themselves to teach these certain courses, like, when I go and look at their pages, these people do not have thousands of followers until Hillman Talk introduced them as one of the professors. But, like, these people, like, their videos are regular. Like, you can see some of these people have been trying to hustle into the algorithm and trying to put out their original content to what they're teaching. Like, the fact that I stumbled upon somebody that's trying to teach how to homesteading, someone teaching homeschooling, someone teaching how to build wealth via the tax code. Like, this is shit that you're not seeing every day. Like, yes, you'll stumble upon some white people that already got some land, and it just, like they're just living their regular life and you're sitting here like, well, I don't even know how to obtain this shit. But you're like, the fact that the opportunity of an actual person that looks like you, resembles you, is like, yeah, this is my life. This is how I did this. This is how you do this shit. And like, honestly, that's all that it's gonna take to really be able to build off of one another and to be like, to be able to expand and really build wealth, through your community. And to be honest, that's all that I really want to do. That's all I want my money to be, is to have my soul tribe of people that we're literally just piggybacking off of one another. We're self-sufficient. We're not worried about, oh, we got a big ass house and we're all going in on $5,000 a month, rent, because we're content creators and we're streaming in the house. And like, no, I don't want that fake shit. Like, I just want us living our lives, me starting my day how the fuck I want to. Like, literally, if I want to fucking walk around my house ass naked, watering my plants and making myself a juice and just listening to music, walking around, meditating, doing shit like that. That's all that life needs to be. It doesn't need to be, I wake up, set up a fucking tripod, show people, get ready with me so you can see what I'm doing. Like, no, because it's not fucking keeping up with the Kardashians. Like, I don't want nobody in my business. I don't want to record my personal life and what I have going on just to be, just to build wealth in this life. And so I'm going to learn otherwise. And I'm going to be authentic in my creation and everything that I'm doing. And that's it, honestly. And I am trying to take ownership of the people that I have around me, as far as like, trying to make it seem as though I can't seem to do this and that because of my environment and the people I'm around. Like, yes, as there is truth to that, I also have to be an alchemist in my situations, as far as like, yeah, if the person to the left ain't got shit going for them, they don't want to do shit, they just want to fucking get high and watch TV, then let them be in that truth. Don't down talk it. Don't put the blame on them. Don't become a victim and, act as though your life is theirs. So, because that's what they want to do, that's your life. And no, it's not. If that's what they want to do, let them be in that space to do that. Create a fucking boundary and build your life that you want for yourself. And I just feel like we make so many excuses, and the shit is getting tiring. It's getting so exhausting, like, with all this information that we're learning, and with foods to stay away from, and now they're poisoning everything. Like, you literally cannot catch a break. Everything is bad. Like, everything is. And so what is the balance of that, right? The balance is, fuck it, just live life. But honestly, have balance, use your fucking discernment, and literally be yourself. Take the accountability for yourself. If you say that you want to be a fucking multimillionaire, write that shit down. Write the steps that it's going to take for you to do that. Whatever it is that is going to get you there, make sure you apply yourself in that subject. Learn some fucking courses. Take some courses, learn how to be what it is that you want to be, and live in that. Stop making excuses for why you're not doing what you said that you want to do. You have more than enough money. Like, literally, you're never gonna have enough money. You're never gonna have enough money, and that's what you keep telling yourself, is when I get the money, I'm gonna do this. I'm telling you now, you're never going to have enough money. So do the shit. Do what it is that you want to do. Okay? When you get that next paycheck, blow it. Blow it on that. Blow it on what the shit that you need to start the business, the whatever it is that you need to start the investment. Put it there. Put it there. And then watch how literally life just starts to transform for you when you stop making the excuses, and when you let go, because you're the one that's putting a chokehold on yourself. You're the one that is keeping yourself small. You're the one that's staying in that broke mindset. If you want to get a studio so that you can put all your fucking artwork and shit in there, go see what the fucking rental fee is. Take a couple days, scrape that money together, go get the studio. Be impulsive about the shit that sets you on fire. Stop making excuses, stop waiting, because you're gonna keep waiting. That is literally the gist of it all. You're gonna keep waiting. Stop. Life is not gonna get better. Your situation is not gonna improve. Like, just stop. Every week there's going to be a new expense. There's going to be something new that happens. So just do it. Do the thing. Do the thing. I don't even know what the fuck I've been talking about this whole time, but I feel a lot better. I got it out of my system, and have a wonderful rest of your day. That's a wrap for today's episode. If this resonated with you, don't forget to follow, share, and connect with me on YouTube, TikTok, and my website can be found in my bio. Let's keep the convo going.